Hey everyone, it's the Sparkle Girl, or Killer Sparkle, whatever you prefer. So today, let's just say, welcome to my Single Dust Girls channel on YouTube. So you guys can possibly think that I just made a new channel, but no. I believe to tell you this, that it was originally a channel focusing on My Little Pony and equestrian girls, but I decided to delete all those stuff so I can make my own new channel of the Sing Adult Skills, because if I remember correctly, my older one, it's kind of gone. Like, I can't bring it back because I kind of forgot the whole details of it. So, don't blame me or anything. That's just happens sometimes, but it's pretty normal sometimes, I think. So, let's just say the Sing Adult Skills are a group of girls who are likely to be friends, but they are likely to be sisters as well, and they do care for each other as well. And you guys can possibly can tell that the older of the standard skills is definitely, well, it's kind of obvious, it's Kate and Sparkle, because Kate and Sparkle is based after me, which you guys can know me as Kate and Sparkle, like myself, on YouTube and some other where you guys can probably know all about me, especially like on DeviantArt. So, let's just say that Kate and Sparkle is the oldest of the group, and just before you guys could possibly gonna ask, no, Kate Sparkle is not a lead singer. She's just the oldest one, and there's no lead singers in the group at all. So unlikely, they're just a group of girls, and they just sing together. So let's just say they can be like reminding us from the Gepettes from Alvin the Chipmunk. And let's just say they are more likely, more like the main six from My Little Pony, or the G4. You know what I mean, right? So let's just say, because Ken Sparkle has her own inspiration from Twilight Sparkle. Well, same thing for me, of course, because Twilight Sparkle inspired me so much. So, I bet you guys will enjoy my new channel anyway for my Single Dust Girls. And here's Sophie. She's my bestest friend. And there's going to be a character based on Sophie with the same name. Sophie. Yeah, Sophie is definitely the coolest character that you guys will definitely going to like. And she is kind of a bit feisty sometimes, but in a good way. So she is my best friend after all. And both Kim Sparkle and Sophie from the cartoon version are bestest friends as well. So isn't obvious? So, and there's going to be some other girls that I haven't mentioned yet, and they are Jenny. She's well, let's just say she dresses in purple, and she's the only member of the group is going to be a vegetarian type, because she feels sorry for the animals, and she let's just say she kind of has this sort of nature for the animals. So you can't possibly blame Jenny, but in real life she's not really vegetarian or anything. Well, I just thought the idea of the Jenny from the cartoon to be the only vegetarian because she cares for the animals. So I hope you guys like this sort of idea. And here's Hannah. She is the girl who likes to be pretty, she loves style, she likes a bit of fashion, and she likes him and BCO as well, of course. And she doesn't like everything that is dirty or whatsoever. And she always prefers to stay as clean as possible, which you guys can possibly, well, let's just say it's kind of obvious, because she may remind you of either both Brittany from the Chipmunks or Rarity from the My Little Pony or Equestria Girls, something like that. So yeah. And here's Leah. She's the the cutest little girl of the group, and she's the only member to wear glasses, and and let's just say she is like she is shorter than the rest of the girls, something like that. And in real life, she doesn't speak as much when we were kids at the time, but I bet she does talk now since we're like growing up. So in the thing of those girls, Leah does speaks a lot sometimes, and she based on the Leah that I know. And but in the thing with those girls, she doesn't wear hearing aids or anything. She can hear everyone, something like that. And let's just say that Leah is more like a party girl in the thing of those girls, and she loves to have a bit of happiness. And I kind of remind you guys with Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. And here comes Zahra. She's the youngest of the group, although some of you may kind of confuse between the height between Leah and Zahra, but you guys probably gonna say, I thought Leah's the youngest, but clearly I'm going to make this into a correction that Zahra is the youngest, because I remember um back in the past when me and Sophie and Jenny and Leah in the school, primary school. But it was sometimes way after when Sophie and Jenny left the primary school, and it was only just me and Leah and some of the boys. And Sarah was like a new student at the time, and if I remember correctly, Sarah is younger than Leah. So I hope this makes sense. So I hope you guys like this video. And the thing with those girls are kind of a bit slightly different compared to the originals, as in like us girls in real life. So just before you guys are possibly gonna say or ask that neither Jenny, Hannah, Leah, and Sarah actually met, something like that, in real life. But in the thing with those girls, they do. But clearly, I know you guys will probably think whatever you guys think, but I know it's kind of confusing, but maybe just try your best to accept the idea. And of course, me and Sophie know Leah and Jenny and from the same primary school. And let's just say that me and Sophie met Hannah from another school, well, high school, of course. But slightly, Hannah doesn't really meet any of the the other girls, something like that. And okay, and it's going to be the Rockdale boys, and they're going to be based on the real boys that I know, and some of the girls know in real life too. So the boys, well, there's going to be a leader of the Rockdale boys, of course, and his name is Daniel, and he's kind of like an on-off love interest for Hannah, something like that. And that can be reminding you guys with Alvin and Brittany, of course. And okay, and there's going to be some other boys that me and Sophie and Jenny and Leah and Zahra knows from this primary school. Although I did mention that Hannah never met any of these people, so I hope this makes sense. And yeah, I'm just going to say that you guys probably know already about King Sparkle and Bobby Beale thing. So let's just say that King Sparkle will not have any male counterpart from the Rockdale boys, because she's already taken, because since you guys already know, I have this sort of crush on this guy called Ellie Carrington. He used to play the character Bobby Beale from this British soap opera called EastEnders. Let's just say he's the only Bobby Beale that I personally like, because he's the actor who did used to play him way before someone replaced him in nowadays. So, like I said, I do kind of have a crush on him. Well, let's just say I sometimes can be a bit over him sometimes, and sometimes I still like him no matter how you know. Let's just say that Ken Sparkle and Bobby Beale, Innocent Dust Girls, are going to be the official couples. Well, in the feature series, of course, but not from the start though, because I just want them to be like friends at first, just in case, because I don't want you guys to make like jump into conclusions, something like that. And yes, of course, there will be songs, and there will all kinds. And there's going to be more different characters that you never met yet. And I believe to tell you this that the Think Those Skills has been around since 2014. Because I originally started this whole thing in that year, 2014. But I haven't been doing it since then until in 2016 I went back to it. Sort of things out for my own animation and all kinds. So let's just say I always dream on to become an animator one day. So I bet you guys will think that I'm going to be the awesome animator that you can possibly think that I will one day. I just hope though. Well, we never know. Okay? Okay, so, and there will be sort of main characters for the show as well, like Janessa. And some of you already know who Janessa is, because she's the school's bully, yeah. So you better not mess with her, because she can get her hands on to everyone, whoever comes into her way. And she can be a bratty, and let's just say she always likes to have things in her own way. Something like that. And she can be a spoiled brat. And she does has a rich family that she gets spoiled all the time. Which can remind you guys with Veronica Salt from the Willy Wonka, something like that. Yeah, so okay. Oh, and first of all, for the season 1, I wanted to just focus on my own characters for now. But in the later series, it's going to be slightly different, and you guys probably might not going to expect it, because I want my Singing Skills to have the adventure, because Kayla Sparkle will be a princess. Somehow, this can be a bit of a twist, because I already know that some of you guys already know that Kayla Sparkle will become a sort of a Disney princess one day in the future. Something like that. Which can remind me with Sophie the First. Okay. And you guys might gonna like this, because I'm going to bring some of our favorite characters to be in our show sometime. But not all the time though. Only in one episode one at a time, something like that. But I will make sure I get some permission to do that though. So, let's just say the Singing Those Girls will be going to be on Disney Channel one day in the future for both the UK and US or USA, something like that. But in the UK, I don't know if you guys might not gonna like this, but I wanted to make sure my Singing Those Girls will have US dub and UK dub, something like that, because it might be confusing sometimes, but I don't know if I should do it or not, because although it is up to me though, because it is my own cartoon after all. So if you guys wanted to share your thoughts, let me know in the comments. So okay, so as you guys can possibly know, that Tara Strong might able to reprise her role as Karen Sparkle for the movies only. I just hope she would, because she's my favorite, and she did voice Twilight Sparkle though, didn't she? Yeah, totally she did. And But Kayla Sparkle will be voiced by someone else for the TV show, and she will have someone else to do a singing voice for her. So something like that. Okay. Um. Oh yeah, and they will be the Singer Dog Skills, the movie, sometime in the future. I haven't got any plans about that yet, but I will think about it when I have this sort of more experience to make an actual film. But I'm going to make sure a trailer for it to come out first, though, because that's just how things go, right? Okay, and there will be some commercials, adverts, and all kinds, and there will be like merchandise, like the whole media, like all kind of stuff, like stationery, and clothes, and like dressing up and that, accessories like hairbands, and beads, necklace, bracelets, and all kinds, and sort of some of makeups or something, and yes, there will be magazines and books, and there will be some other stuff that you guys might like collecting dolls, and there will be some more. And don't you guys worry, there will be like DVDs and all kinds. Oh, and CDs, just in case if some people prefer to listen from the CD, something like that. And let's just say that the Singing Girls will have their very own shorts as well. And if it's possible, and we'll make sure if it's able to go on Disney Plus one day, yeah, something like that. Because I always want my Singing Girls to be part of the Disney community, Disney company and all that. Yeah, something like that. And of course, the Singing Girls will be a bit like Barbie, My Little Pony, the Gepettes, the Powerpuff Girls, and oh yeah, the Disney princesses. Oh, and Tinkerbell, of course. And don't get me wrong, because I nearly forgot to mention this, because the Singing Girls won't be just ordinary young girls. They're going to be a secret superheroes. But don't tell anyone from the cartoon, though, because in the Singing Girls series, the girls is going to be a secret superhero team, and they're going to be called the Sparkles Heroes, something like that. And don't tell anyone, because, as we all know, keep your secret identity as a secret. So, shh, be quiet. Zip. Right, I'm done. Oh, and yeah, and I'm going to say that my two dogs that I have in real life called Betty and Bella, they will going to be in the series as well. And sometimes in the films too, or the shorts. And I'm also going to mention that, so for each episode, we'll have songs in it, but sometimes they won't. It depends on the the plot, as in the story of the episode, something like that, or a film, something like that. So I just want to make sure that I want Missing Dog Girls series to be a bit like My Little Pony and the Chipmunks, sort of a mix. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys will enjoy my video, and if you're new to my Singing Dog Skills channel, be free to subscribe, give it a like, and press the notification bell to receive my video every day. So I hope you guys enjoy my video. So like I said, if you have any sort of questions, be free to do so in the comments. So I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.